Each day, you step into the lives of young hearts, filling them with hope, knowledge, and dreams. You're not just educators, you're dream weavers, sculptors of futures. Your classrooms are not just rooms, they're places where miracles happen. In your hands lies the power to change the world, one student at a time. Your influence stretches far beyond textbooks and exams. It's about making a lifelong impact, planting seeds of wisdoms that will flourish for generations. Embrace the beauty of this noble profession, for you are the keepers of dreams and the builders of a brighter future. Your unwavering dedication is a beacon of hope, reminding us that with love and knowledge, we can make a world a better place. Keep teaching, for your hearts are the warmth that lights the path for all.
Hi, my name is Karine, and I'm currently teaching English as a second language here in Taiwan to elementary students. So right now I'm teaching in a classroom setup. Based on my experience as a teacher, so they consider English here as a foreign language and also as a subject in class. So as a teacher, you have to consider a lot of things, a lot of factors, so that you would get your students interest. Especially they consider English as it's a foreign language to them. So most of them don't really know how to speak it at a young age. Since I'm teaching young learners, so one of the difficulties is that I have to think of so many strategies or methodologies. For question number 2, do you agree that a 4-year teacher education course is a better preparation for the teaching profession? Yes, I would agree, and I also believe that the teaching career is also a lifelong learning, wherein after you graduate, you get to work to school, you get to teach to either private or public schools, and your education course equip you with basic knowledge, teaching philosophies and strategies or methodologies that you would apply in a real classroom setup, in a real classroom setting, or let's say online, face-to-face. So somehow I think it's a better preparation for you to apply the knowledge that you learn from that 4-year teaching course. And then I also believe that as a teacher, you learn new things every day. So I also consider teaching as a lifelong learning, because you get to interact with students, and you just don't have to teach them, you also learn a lot of things from them as well. So yeah, I agree with this question. And for question number 3, it's stated here that EDCOM came out with a finding that the quality of Philippine education is declining, and that the teachers are at the heart of the problem. So EDCOM discussed that teachers were poorly trained, there is low quality of students enrolled in teacher training, and teaching is perceived as poorly esteemed profession, so it does not attract the best as mandated in the Philippine Constitution. So, and among others. And here, EDCOM gave a lot of recommendations so that the government, Philippines, would know what the real problems are. And I believe EDCOM recommended that there should be strengthening. One of those, or one of the recommendations of EDCOM, is strengthening of pre-service teacher education and provision of incentives to make rewards of teaching commensurate. I believe in this provision in RA 9293. It ensures that teachers feel that are quality teachers, because teachers must pass the licensure exam for teachers first. They should pass that first before they would be duly registered professional teacher and acquire a valid professional license, so they can teach, especially in public schools. That's their ticket to teach in public schools like DepEd. And what's interesting about this one is this provision also ensure quality teachers, because oh my gosh, like the licensure examination for teachers is not a piece of cake. So you have to review and refresh all the things, all the knowledge that you learned from that 4-year teacher education course, and have to review it for a few months. So it's not a piece of cake. And what's interesting also about this provision is that it's not, there are teachers who fail the LET, and this provision gave them an opportunity to hold a valid special or temporary permit. I believe that's what we call para teachers. So they're given time they can teach, but they're given 3 to 5 years, I think, to retake LET in that span of time. So it gave them an opportunity to review and learn more, so that from that from that span of time, they would learn again, so that to make sure that they will pass the LET and become an effective and quality teacher.